Every Vsauce video is guaranteed to have three things: education, entertainment, and millions of views. So why did its creator Michael Stevens abruptly stop uploading at the peak of Vsauce's success, and what is he doing now? To understand why Michael stopped uploading, we first need to understand why he started. Michael was a very early adopter of YouTube, beginning as an editor and even occasionally an on-screen presence for shows such as College Humor and Funny or Die. While these jobs paid the bills, they also gave Michael an inside look at the business of video content creation at some of the biggest creators of that time. And so it wasn't a huge surprise to anyone when Michael launched the Vsauce channel, getting the name from a random name generator. Initially, Vsauce was a gaming channel. Michael hired other people to make the content. While the channel wasn't a complete failure, something wasn't clicking. So Michael decided to make two major changes that would have dramatic consequences. First, he decided to break with the mold of hiring on-screen talent and became the face of Vsauce. Secondly, he decided to pivot from gaming, which was already kind of saturated, to education. Education on YouTube was mostly comprised of PowerPoint presentations and boring lectures recorded in 360p. Michael's experience working with sketch comedy channels meant that he knew the videos needed to be entertaining, and he knew how to make them entertaining. And so in 2011, Michael started uploading videos answering simple questions such as why do we dream and how much does the internet weigh, using just a webcam. These videos went viral and were soon racking up hundreds of thousands and even millions of views. Michael had found a winning formula, and so he decided to expand, launching Vsauce 2 with host Kevin Lieber and Vsauce 3 with host Jake Roper, which made Vsauce style content about video games. But as the main Vsauce channel was getting more popular in 2012, the number of uploads cut in half. This was because Michael uploaded a couple 10-minute videos towards the end of 2011 and noticed they were racking up millions more views than usual. So from then on, each upload was double digits in length minimum, but this also meant that they took twice as long to make, slowing his rate of upload. By 2014, the entire landscape on YouTube had changed. There were now dozens of channels making high-quality, entertaining videos answering science questions. Michael was left with a choice: keep making the same content or roll the dice and try something new. He decided to shake things up and changed his content from answering interesting questions to diving deep into topics and coming at them from an entirely new angle. Instead of why do we kiss, he started making videos like did the past really happen? Viewers were now watching to see what crazy learning rabbit hole Michael had jumped down that month, instead of just wanting to know the answer to a question, which once again made his content stand out. By 2015, the YouTube algorithm had changed. Gone were the days of clickbait being the only thing that mattered, and watch time was now more important than ever. And Michael responded by increasing his video's length once again, usually over 20 minutes. While fans loved these TV-length deep dives, they came with a noticeable drawback. Michael's upload frequency had once again dropped, clocking in just 22 uploads by the end of 2015. But an increase in video length wasn't the only thing slowing down Michael's upload speed. The huge success of Vsauce opened up a number of opportunities for Michael. Michael was heavily involved with the early growth of the subscription service CuriosityBox, which took a lot of his time around 2016 to 2018. At the same time, Michael was planning a tour with Mythbusters host Adam Savage called Brain Candy. While the tour was ultimately cancelled after just a few shows, it still took an enormous amount of work to create it. In addition, in 2017, Michael created a YouTube Red premium show called Minefield. While the show was very highly rated, its polished Netflix style did not give viewers the personal feel of Vsauce videos that they had come to enjoy. And so while most people loved it, many comments reminded Michael that it didn't count towards his yearly Vsauce upload. On the personal side, in 2019 his wife gave birth. But perhaps the biggest reason Michael isn't uploading as much long-form content is because he doesn't need to anymore. He has significant ownership in CuriosityBox, which does millions per year in revenue, and the marketing for CuriosityBox can be done effectively through YouTube Shorts, which Michael uploads quite frequently. It just doesn't make sense for Michael to spend his time on long-form content which doesn't benefit his business as much as shorts do when he has to support his family. So while I'm sure we will see more Vsauce content in the future, it almost certainly won't be as regular as before, unfortunately. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to subscribe.